Welcome to Living 757, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great out there. You know what? This is our first time being here in a long time again. And hopefully we'll be consistent with it. But all summer so far, June and July, you've been gone, I've been gone, you've been gone, and now we're all here again. So welcome.
We're back. I just want to set the record straight. Y'all too went on vacations and stuff. I actually went to do something serious and I didn't go anywhere.
First of all, you planned the shark stuff. That was on you. Like you have this
It was kind of a mini vacation.
I didn't miss a show for the shark stuff.
But it was a mini vacations, I will say that.
And it almost became a extended vacation had you not made it. But you know what? I appreciate you ladies. You came back bearing gifts. You know, I don't know what this is, but I will wear it for you ladies. It's very loose on me. I don't know if I can tighten it up.
First of all, we got that for you because you always bring us bracelets.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
And it's a shark fin.
Okay. So, it's a shark fin. Okay. All right. And then you brought me a shark pin. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera. A shark pin from a shark pin. Look, but this is not. Hold on. Talking about. This is not a shark, people. This is a dolphin. Like, what are you doing?
It was what we found at that time at the airport. Pretend it's a shark, Quincy.
No, this is a blue dolphin. This is not threatening at all. Quit kissing. You know what? I do appreciate y'all because I know I think about y'all.
We miss you, Quincy. We miss you a lot.
Clearly, you think about me. I'm a Cowboys fan, not a Dolphins fan.
Wait a minute. What do you been doing while we went to Florida?
Well, as I told y'all when I was virtual last week with you, I was in the midst of doing something pretty cool for my career. Taping my first comedy album. Hopefully, it end up on SiriusXM, Pandora, and all those other platforms. Pretty dope. And when I was traveling, doing all these, because I performed in 3 different spots, right? I was traveling, and I was like, I'm driving to me. I really wish I could have flew. I could have flown because it was too much driving.
Well, I have good news for you, Quincy, because now it's starting in October. We have a new airlines coming to Newport News, and you have straight flights, nonstop, and this is gonna be awesome and great. You can also go to Orlando, Florida from Newport News straight and to Fort Lauderdale Airport. So this is amazing. Can you imagine if we have this
what does Avelo mean?
Before we went to our trip, Ashley? We went just straight.
Hold up.
That would have been
what
fantastic.
does Avelo mean? Avelo? Is it hello, Avelo? Like,
That's the name of the new company, the new airlines.
Oh, I thought it was a Spanish word. And I'm like, tell me what that means so I can say it right. Hello, Avelo.
Oh, I didn't see the flyer.
Okay, yeah, so it's like hello, Avelo,
Hello,
right?
Avelo.
So,
You know what hello is in Spanish.
Hola.
Hola.
Okay, well,
Adrian knows that.
maybe I don't get a lesson
Well, no,
today.
but this is a great news for everybody because starting in October, we have a new airline. So we have nonstop straight flights.
Yeah.
So this is great for everybody that is going back and forth to Florida, like me.
That's definitely great news, and more great news on the same lines of flying. The very first female jet pilot has been chosen to fly with the Blue Angels. And it's not just cool because she's the first female. She's also an ODU grad, so she graduated from right here in the 757, and she's based at NAS Oceana. Her name is Amanda Lee, and congratulations, girl.
Yes.
Like, I feel like that's one of the coolest feelings ever, to fly in one of those jets.
Yeah. Just to be able to, like that's one thing I would love to do. I know the Blue Angels do the thing where you can kind of get in the jet and you can fly. Now I would love to do that, and I'm also like you like to go with the sharks and all that type of stuff. I like to be able to jump out of a plane once, just to do it, just to go skydiving, just to do something crazy. Right?
You hear that, Skydive Suffolk?
I can't
your guy.
do that either. I can't do that either.
Yeah, then she'll be getting seasick.
Guys, I will go there and I just watch you and you guys can do it.
No.
I will be staying in the airplane.
I think it'll be pretty cool. Keeping up with the news and things that's going on. Busch Gardens is having this is Virginia's largest craft beer festival, and it's called. Would you get that dolphin on my face? It's cool. Yeah, so you can get out there and you can get on those rides in the summertime. So you got the water rides. You got obviously drinking all brands and all types of beer. So you can have a lot of fun. And from what I see, it's happening every Friday and Saturday and Sunday from August 12th through September the 5th. So a lot of fun, and I'm sure there's some other things cool outside of the beer drinking, right?
Oh yeah, if you're not a beer drinker, they also have wine and frosé. Patricia and I are gonna go check that out. But you know, I'm always the most excited about the food. And for Beer Fest, they actually have beer-infused snacks. So they have everything from beer bang shrimp. You've heard of bang bang shrimp.
Yeah.
And that comes with like a beer and garlic aioli. And then they have IPA infused garlic sauce. They have a giant pretzel with bacon salt.
Ooh,
too much.
yummy.
No, girl. I feel like just saying bacon salt will get me to Busch
Bacon
Gardens.
salt.
Yeah,
Bacon salt.
but you whispered it though. Like you know it's dangerous because you bacon salt.
You have to say it
If I
quietly. If
eat
you
it, then
say
I'm
it
gonna feel
loudly,
guilty, but
people are
it's
just
okay.
gonna get up and leave. We're gonna have no crew. I'm gonna say bacon salt, and it's gonna be like poof, empty studio.
So Newport News.
They also have beer cheese nachos,
Yeah.
lager wings. They have all sorts of stuff, and you can try different foods from different countries, all incorporating beer.
Nice.
So that'll be really cool to see at Busch Gardens.
That is amazing. And also, you know, guys, what other things are cool, like at the Funk Festival returns
Ooh.
to Virginia Beach, and this is going to be August 26 and 27. For the last 12 years, the Virginia Beach Funk Festival has brought the funk to the oceanfront for 2 days on the row of electrifying music, great food, and unique vendors. Like you have the chance to see vendors from the 757 and enjoying this amazing music and, of course, the
yeah.
great food on the oceanfront.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is gonna be 2 days on the road.
Yeah, and they get down. Now I know this may be out of y'all's league, but when I was
Look at
growing
that.
up, my parents would have the house parties, and they would just enjoy like groups. I believe Loose Ends is going to be there. So if you're watching, then you remember you got me hanging on strings now. I'm not. So y'all don't know anything. Okay, so yeah, I am old. But you know, like Loose Ends is going to be there, as well as Midnight Stars. So those are the pretty cool groups. So if you get down with the old funk stuff, wear some extra deodorant because it gets wild. Yeah, you like
That's
that?
true. That's true.
Yes,
Like,
yes, it's gonna be a
bring your
party.
backpack with your things because that's gonna be a big
Definitely
party.
going to be a party. But if you're not just looking to be entertained at concerts, like I'm sure Ashley is always going, would you get that out my face? You can enjoy some comedy, some live stand-up comedy. There's a show that me and another partner of mine is a part of called Sunday Funnies. We are bringing the comedy back to Newport News. That's your neck of the woods, Ashley, off of Warwick Boulevard, Kazi's Comedy Club. And Sunday, August I believe the 7th, we got a new show, and one of the comics that's on the show is going to be a guest later on in the show. So we got a great show
Yes.
planned here today.
That is amazing. And the tickets are very affordable,
Yeah.
7:30 p.m. So we wait for everyone to show up.
That's right, and y'all better be there too.
Yes, I'm going.
Cool.
I'm going to that one.
Cool. So yeah, so we definitely got a great show lined up today.
Yes, we do.
Looking like yes, we do. We have a galloping good time at Colonial Downs.
And find out who is telling the truth. We have a lie detector test coming up next.
And Buckshot is going to perform live in a brand new performance studio. Can't wait to see them. But first, we are going to get to the point where we are flying high in the clouds and inspiring others in our community. Get that out of my ear. But we'll be right back, so you guys stay right there. We are not going anywhere. Let me
Welcome back, Quincy.
Get
Welcome
off
back.
of me. Stop. Stop. Get off of me.
Oh.
Deuces. Get off.
Welcome back to Living 757. You know, Quincy, the movie Top Gun from Tom Cruise is inspired more kids than ever before to take up flying. And today we have an expert to talk about just that. Let's welcome Samuel Billings to the show. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
We are so excited to have you here because we want to know everything about the industry of the aviation, but your foundation is about to expose your minds to careers like, for example, engineer, technology, aviation. Can you talk more about a specific aviation program?
Oh yes, our aviation program started with kids between the ages of 15 and 18. They go through 13 weeks of ground school training. By the time they're 15, they take the FAA written knowledge exam. They fly solo at age 16. And by age 17, before they come out of high school, they can get a private pilot license.
Oh,
And
wow.
Yep.
At the
A
age
private
of, can you
pilot's
imagine
license.
flying an airplane at the age of 16, Quincy?
No, I couldn't imagine having a car at the age of 16. But what I can say is this, Samuel, what you also do is you inspire the youth and in the community. You not only have one, but you have multiple aeronautical programs there. So talk a little bit about drones and stuff like this, because this is pretty cool.
Oh, yes. This is what we call our medical drone.
Okay.
The medical drone is designed by kids. These are youth between the ages of 12 and 18. They
Wow.
built this from scratch.
Oh, wow.
They learn about the design in the drone. They learn about the props. They learn about the battery size. They learn all the aspects that are needed to go into building a drone. This gives them a good technical background and understanding that they can prepare for future careers.
How high can something like this go?
But right now, this is still in the test stage. This, right now, we got to fly about with 8 pounds, remind you.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
15 feet high
Wow.
right now. That's progress. We've
Yeah.
been working on this now for about 3 months.
Nice. Job, well done. Looks pretty
Yes,
cool.
and this is great because you can deliver the medicines with this, right?
Yes,
That's for the medical field.
That's
Nice.
the goal.
Okay.
And you also have a program that is a build a plane program.
Yes.
And we are going to build a plane with Quincy. Let's see who can make it fly. But can you tell us more about that specific program?
Hold
Yes.
up. Talking about, we actually got to try to
Make it like this.
make it look as good
Okay.
as this, okay?
But,
so,
yes.
So while you explain your build a plane program, we're going to try to build our own plane, okay?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
So what is that program specific about build a plane program?
Okay, the Build a Plane program are for youth between the ages of 12 and 18.
Okay.
They actually work with their hands. They've learned the tools of the trade.
Okay.
They learn about sheet metal work. They learn how the drones how the wind would flow over the wings. They really get involved with the type of build a plane aspects that is needed to
Okay.
build a plane. The type of plane they are building is the RV-6 Advanced aircraft.
Yeah,
Holds
and we're
2
watching
people.
how the kids are able to
Yes.
build and the skill set that they're getting from being able to do that. I think this program is just awesome, man. And
Yeah.
I think we've gotten pretty close to whoa.
Look at my-
So hold up, mine doesn't look anything like Patricia,
okay.
But let me see.
Mine is like a jet.
Okay,
And
so
yours
mine,
is like a
mine
boring
is a
plane.
bus plane. Is what this is. So I'm gonna try to fly mine.
Okay.
Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. And
okay.
And it went back.
I'm gonna
okay.
try mine.
All right, so throw yours.
Oh.
Whoa, crash landing. Now,
Too much gravity.
Before we get out of here, Samuel,
Yes.
you've got an event that's
Sorry,
coming
I was-
up.
Yes,
An
we
event
do.
that's coming up on August the 6th. So tell us about that really quick before we get out of here, and how can people reach out to you?
Okay, our golf tournament is August the 6th. They can reach us by going to our Instagram page, YAF_wings, or contact us on Youth Aeronautics Educational Foundation Facebook page.
Awesome. And this event, like you said, it's on August the 6th. The start time is 9 a.m. So we definitely cannot wait to see that. And thank you
Yes.
for doing what you're doing in the community,
Oh,
Sam.
Yes.
thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for
No
teaching
problem.
all these kids to do great things. I love that.
All right,
Thank
now, from flying airplanes to actually jumping out of one, the next guest is a good friend of mine. He's part of my comedy peers here in the 757, and he's working on trying to make sure his jokes don't fly over your head.
I do actually go to the VA every year for an annual checkup. I went there earlier this year. They gave me a new caseworker. He was really energetic about helping veterans. He gonna pull me in the office. He gonna whisper, "Fred, I think I can increase your disability rating." I said, "No, I'm happy with what I get. I ain't trying to abuse the system." He said, "No, I really think I can increase." I said, "Well, go and do your job. I want to block my blessing, you know." He looked in the computer. He said, "Wait a minute. You're a former Army officer." I said, "Who?" He said, "Thanks for your service." He kept looking. He said, "Uh-oh." I said, "What?" He said, "It says here you was in the 82nd Airborne Division." I said, "Whore?" He said, "You mean to tell me you one of the guys who used to jump out the plane while it was flying?" I said, "Yeah, man, but I had a parachute on." He said, "No, you don't understand. For the purpose of this assessment, I need to put in your chart that had to be a very, very traumatic experience." I didn't catch it at first. I said, "Traumatic, man? No. Jumping out of planes was fun as I don't know." I said, I ain't been able to sleep ever since I jumped that daggone plane.
So our last guest is teaching kids to build and fly planes, and our next guest used to jump out of them on purpose when he was an officer in the Army, and now he commands the stage on Sundays at Kazi's Comedy Club. Welcome, Team Fred. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and I definitely wouldn't jump out of one of Quincy's paper planes. I definitely do.
Nope, me neither. Hard pass. I'll swim with sharks all day, not flying in Quincy's airplanes.
There you go.
Now, we kind of have to get straight to it because we just saw a clip of you performing at the White House. So you had a career in the military, and now you're in stand-up comedy. How did you end up marrying the two and performing at the White House?
Actually, I got dared by one of my coworkers to do comedy. We made a bet on a football game.
What?
And unfortunately, my team lost. Well, fortunately for me, they lost, and I had to go to an open mic and perform. Long story short, I started doing open mics, started winning competitions in the local area. I got partnered with an organization called ASAP, Armed Services Arts Partnership, where I teach comedy class to veterans. And they had a connection with the White House in 2016, and I was able to go there and perform under the Obama administration. It was a great, great time.
Yeah, so first of all, fate, right?
Yes.
Second of all, we love ASAP. We've had them on before.
Yes,
They were
yes.
great. Now, I know the comedy scene can be kind of tumultuous right now. This is a question Quincy wanted me to ask you.
Oh.
First of all, how do you know when a joke's gone too far?
Oh, the crowd will let you know right away. Usually when they're quiet or you hear some boos, fortunately I haven't heard a lot of boos in my career, but no, definitely, that's why we do the open mics. You go to open mics and try material just to see how it comes out, just to see the response you get before you go and do it at a paid show. So for me, I just use a lot of open mics to kind of test the material before I would ever do it at a paid event. So, yeah.
Okay. Now, one last question. You and Q are both fathers to daughters. Does that make you any more soft when it comes to performing comedy?
No.
Don't beat around the bush or anything.
Probably makes me a little bit more aggressive because young girls have the tendency to tell you all the time, like, hey, you're not funny. My daughter's like, you're not funny, Dad. But no, being a father is just one of the aspects that add to the comedy because, you can see things in your day-to-day walk with my daughters that, some of the things they say and some of the things they do. I get my comedy from those experiences with my children. So, yeah, I think that was the plane crashing, but not Quincy's plane.
That was Q's plane finally crashing on the other side of the studio, right?
Yeah.
Now, we cannot pass up the opportunity to have two fantastic comedians in the studio and not play some kind of funny game. So let's scoot over.
Okay.
Let's bring Q and Patricia in, and
right.
we're gonna play a fun game that was kind of pre-produced. Here you go, if you wanna scoot a little closer. We're gonna get like family in here. We're gonna play a game of, what did he say? I just made that up right here on the spot. Basically, we have asked both of you several questions, and we are going to ask you what you thought the other answered.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's our guest, so we're gonna go ahead and go first and show y'all how it's done.
Oh, so Team Fred versus
Yep.
Team Q.
Team Fred versus Team Q.
All right, let's do
All
it.
right.
Okay, so we asked Quincy, your daughter gets pulled over for speeding and she calls you. What do you tell her to do?
Cooperate.
What
Okay.
actually Quincy say?
Quincy said, tell the police you're about to pee on yourself and then do it.
Oh my God.
There you go, right there in the seat. There's nothing the cop can do at that point.
And then Ashlyn, you tell him he's cleaning your car.
All right.
Okay, this is for you, Quincy. We asked Fred, you just moved into your new home and you found $60,000 in the wall. What do you do with the money? What do you think he answers?
He said, call my boy Quincy because we've been struggling in this comedy game together and let's break bread, bro. In those exact words.
No, X. He say, pay for the wall repair first, where I found the money, then pay for the floor where I'm gonna hide the money.
Okay, they're going to be coming back looking for that money.
That was good. See, I would have said put it towards the down payment on a new house so they can't find me in the money.
I just bought the house. I can't move.
Now we asked Quincy, your neighbor always mows their lawn down the line, making your lawn look bad. What do you do?
Probably hired, knowing Quincy, he probably gonna hire them to do his lawn.
He said, take my dog poo and fertilize his yard. Quincy doesn't have a dog.
So I'm gonna take somebody's dog, and I'm gonna
So
use
you
that
can-
poo, and we are gonna
So you
fertilize
can
it.
read in between the lines what
I
Quincy's
think we have
actually
time
doing.
for one more for Quincy. Okay, we asked Fred, your daughter brings home her boyfriend and his pants are sagging below his butt. What do you do, Quincy?
I think
What do you
Fred
think Fred
says
say?
he's going to call me over and we can both play bad boys, Martin and Will Smith, and scare the mess out of him.
Can I come and help? That's one of my favorite movies, and that's Bad Boys 2.
No, actually, that's not what he said. He said you need to put some curtains on that window.
Oh, hey, look, Fred, real quick, we got the Sunday Funnies that's coming up on August the 7th, but you got another event that's also coming up real quick. Tell them about that event.
Fort Eustis, August 12th, we put on monthly comedy shows for the military community. It's open to the public. August 12th, come out to Fort Eustis and enjoy a night of comedy as well.
That's right, Sunday Funnies in Fort Eustis.
Amazing. Now we have to take a quick break, but when we come back, liar, liar, pants on fire. Stay right there.
No, we're not liars. What are you talking about?
Welcome back to Living 757. Our next guest is a Norfolk State alum who's making major waves in the fashion community. Please join me in welcoming the founder of Tones of Melanin, Ashley Jones.
Hey everybody.
How you doing there, Ash?
I'm doing great. How are you all doing?
We're
Great.
good. First off, I love your name.
Absolutely. Ashley Connection. Ashley.
Yes. Ashley's just have more fun and life is just better in general.
Okay, can we move
Anyways,
on?
enough about us. Let's get to you. Let's take it way back.
Ooh, okay.
When did you realize your dream of getting into graphic design? And how did you get into it?
I kind of fell into it. I was a MySpace girl. I used to do MySpaces for people back in the day.
Oh, she's real old school.
So
Okay.
yeah. It taught me how to code. I did flyers for like local businesses, and it just became a business. I wasn't planning on it to actually be a business, but it became one.
Yeah, and that's always a pretty cool thing, you know, like when you're not trying to do something and then you realize through how good you actually are that, you know what, maybe
a little bit of
this
money.
is my path now. Now you are an NSU alum, right?
Absolutely. Behold.
Right. Yeah, behold the green and gold. Now, you know, I can't behold anything. I come from Tidewater Community College.
It's all right.
I
It's
just
okay.
behold associates. That's all I have.
It's all right.
But it is very important with the HBCUs because Norfolk State is one of 2 HBCUs just in this area, but all over HBCUs are around. Very important. What does that mean to you to do stuff that's inspired by the HBCUs?
It really made me the person that I am today. So I feel like I'm giving a little piece of that back to everyone. I feel like a lot of people have this same entire journey, but to be able to vocalize it and put it on a larger platform I feel like I'm giving justice to what kind of made me who I am.
Got you. And you know, and I know that we've got some of your garments here. Now this jacket here, this is Virginia State, right?
Yes,
this is
Virginia
their color,
State, Richmond.
Trojans,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And look how cool this is. I'm gonna unzip it, right? This young lady has chosen, you know, why does your zipper go down faster than mine? Hold
You're
up.
thinking about it. See,
Okay, yeah. So unzip it and it's reversible, right?
Yes.
So you
you're-
can pull out the sleeves and now you got
whole nother outfit.
a whole nother.
You know, you're going to party, right? One side you're this, you come back, hold on, what happened? A whole
This
nother
is
jacket.
one of those things where I don't change my outfits. I just
yes,
turn them inside out.
Yes.
Yeah, that is awesome. So, like, what led to you saying, you know, not only will I make a jacket, but I'll make the jacket reversible?
I wanted something to stand out. Like I've seen
Yeah.
satin jackets before, but I'm like, let's figure out if I can dual purpose this. Like I wanted to have blue for something. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I
Sid.
wanted to have like 2 color schemes, but most schools have 2 color schemes. So I said, why not, let's have 2 sides.
Yeah, you know, and while we're sitting here, I just wanted to say I love how this color looks. It almost looks Dallas Cowboyish.
Oh,
Oh, come on now.
Don't
Come on.
ruin the clothes now. Okay, now speaking of your fantastic line,
Thank you.
you have been picked up. How did you get picked up in all these major clothing stores, and which stores are they?
So Belk approached me, the senior vice president of planning. She contacted me on Instagram. So, you get those messages, you're like, is this really real? I said, send me an email. Let's see. Because if you have the N Belk, I know that this is real.
Right.
So they contacted me and they let me know that they were trying to add more African-American businesses, especially businesses that focus on HBCUs. So they contacted me and we got on Belk. We're also in Dick's Sporting Goods, on fanatics.com, and 18 HBCU bookstores.
Yeah, and we can see like those are people that are modeling your line of clothing, and it's pretty cool. And you got another shirt.
Yeah,
that's right
Norfolk
here. Is this
State.
the
I have to rep home.
Is this the
This is a new product coming out
green?
this upcoming fall, due to release in a little while. Coming really soon.
Oh my goodness. So, and I know that there's so many alum that's out here, so you got to tell us.
It is.
Oh
It's
yeah,
soft.
that's that good material too.
Yeah. And it lasts a while. That's the good part. Like I stand by our products. Like this is embroidered. It's gonna last a lifetime. It's not something you're gonna wash and it just goes away.
Yeah, nice. Now, really quick, tell us like what's next on your platform to do and to release, and also let folks know where they can follow you so we can put it up on the screen.
We're planning to release our fall really soon, but on top of that, we're really trying to get more involved in HBCU culture and getting kids enrolled in it. There's a lot of HBCUs that's closing in the past, and we're trying to get kids back enrolled and understanding why they should go and attend an HBCU.
Good.
You can find us at tonesofmelanin.com, Tones of Melanin on all social media networks.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ashley,
Thank
for what you
you.
do.
Yes, thank you
and,
so
Thank you.
Yeah. And it looks like she loves hers. And Ashley, I have to say, I love doing this segment. I love being a part of this segment. Yeah. Hold up. Why are you looking at me like that? You don't believe me? Gee, oh, you know what? I think it's time for our viewers to see if Ashley, Patricia, and myself can actually pass a lie detector test. We play so many fun games during the show, fun competitive games, and I can't lie, I know I cheat.
Yes, you did, Quincy.
You did too.
No, I don't. Never.
Yes, you do. And lucky for us today, we're going to find out the truth.
That's right. We are visiting a professional polygraph examiner certified all around the world.
I'm going to interview each individual separately about the issues that we want to resolve. You're going to know every single question I'm going to ask you before I test you. Then I'm going to test and verify what you tell me is true. All right, take everything out of your pockets and go ahead and put it right here. If you have a cell phone, go ahead and put it right there.
Okay.
Okay?
It's like the bathroom at a nightclub up in this one.
What are the towels for?
What? In case you pee. No, I'm just teasing. No, it's just they're for sweat.
Oh, I was like,
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing you. These are just simple, basic questions. If you can't answer these truthfully, there's no way you're going to be able to take or pass this test. Are you ready? How long have you been working for 757 or living 757?
almost 3 years.
3 years.
It'll be 3 years this next anniversary in a couple
right.
months here.
Do you have any heart or respiratory problems?
I got asthma.
Okay, that counts.
One for Quincy.
Okay. Have you ever cheated on games while playing on the show?
Maybe. See?
Okay, so it's either yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, C. Have you consumed any alcoholic beverages in the last 24 hours?
Yep.
Beer, liquor, or wine?
Wine.
Are you here voluntarily on your own free will?
Explain voluntarily.
After I review the questions with you, I'm then going to place the tube on your chest, tube on your stomach, a blood pressure cuff, and some electrodes on your fingers. It's not going to ruin your pedicure, okay?
Pedicure,
Yeah.
manicure.
Manicure and pedicure. It's not going to ruin anything, okay? And when we take the test, you're going to sit still, feet flat on the floor, arms on the chair there, and then you're going to answer yes and no only to the questions that I ask you.
Feet flat on the ground.
Yeah, feet flat on the
I
ground.
got flat feet, not a problem.
David, how long you been doing this?
20 years. The test is now beginning. Don't hold your breath. You need to breathe, okay? Seriously. Holding your breath will cause you to fail. Have you ever skipped work to go to the beach to get a good tan?
No.
Do you truly believe the Washington Commanders are a better football team than the Dallas Cowboys?
When it comes to NFC East, you can throw out the scorecards and the records. You never know what's going to happen.
Yes.
Are producer Will's dad's jokes funny?
Our producer Will, he posts some of the craziest, weirdest dad jokes.
Yes.
Do you talk about your co-host in Spanish so they cannot understand?
No.
Do you stop for coffee no matter if you are running late for work?
No. Extenuating circumstances, I guess, yes, but mostly no.
Do you think Ashley is a good singer?
No.
Have you ever told a friend they looked good in an outfit when they truly did not?
No. I'm always pretty honest with that. If I don't like something, I will tell you. I don't think that's right, but...
Did you cheat during the cotton ball game?
Keep going! Keep going! No, you cheated!
No.
Do you drink alcoholic beverages?
I don't drink. Yes.
Have you ever cheated on games while playing on the show?
Yes.
Do you feel your singing could get you a singing contract one day?
No.
Do you plan on ever taking your co-host on a cruise in the near future?
While Quincy is in the cruise ship, we decide to spend the day here at the water park.
Yes, I think this is honestly better than a cruise ship.
I think so too, but we miss you, Quincy.
No.
Do you ride motorcycles better than Quincy?
Yes.
Do you put the group text on Do Not Disturb because they can be a pain?
Yes.
Does Quincy have the worst feet on men that you have ever seen?
Yes.
Do you truly love your co-host?
You want to give him love, but when you tell him you love him, he's like, no, don't tell me you love me.
Yes.
Please remain still. The test is now over. You rocked this test. I'm going to tell you now, you had the cleanest charts out of both your co-hosts.
I have nothing to hide.
No, you were honest to me. To them, you weren't. To me, you were honest. Okay.
I know that you have all sorts of certifications and training. What all does it involve to become someone who's certified to give polygraph tests?
Sure. Every individual goes through the same kind of schooling, meaning it's a basic polygraph examination school. And after that, then you have 6 months of internship, and then after that is ongoing, yearly training throughout. And then there are tons of other schools that you go through, such as interview, interrogation, body language, psychology, you name it, all kinds, so that when you interview someone, you are up to date on everything.
What a great time, guys. Did you have fun doing the test?
Hey, ladies, I can say I know we were each nervous, but I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Do you like it?
Did you?
Let's just thank Executive Protection Group Polygraph Services.
No lie, it was amazing.
Honestly.
Okay, Quincy, okay. You got
Okay,
it.
you can do
You
that
passed the
all
test.
you want, but the thing is, you told him the truth. You've been
But you
lying to
lied
us
to
for
us.
years.
Yes, you did.
You know what? When you take a lie detector test, that's when it matters. So I did what I was supposed to do. I don't know what y'all thought you were
You
doing.
passed the test, but you didn't pass it with us. You have to still make it up with us because you lied to us in real life.
Well, you know what? It's all good. I appreciate you ladies and your anger. But stick around because there's more to come up on Living 757. So go ahead and get those saddles ready.
Liar.
Welcome back to Living 757. I bet you guys have enjoyed yourself just like us, but have you thought about betting on the horse and if that horse could win at Colonial Downs? Well, Barry and Karen from our sister show, Destination Virginia, they got a chance to kind of find some information out for us. Let's see what they got.
Today we're visiting Colonial Downs in New Kent, Virginia, located right between Richmond and Williamsburg, Virginia, right off I-64. And we're with Jill, who, let me see if I have the title right. Jill's title is The Boss. And that's Karen, that's all we need to know.
The big cheese.
That's right, exactly.
Officially the Vice President of Racing Operations here at beautiful Colonial Downs Racetrack.
Well, we're just at the beginning of horse racing season, right?
We're only into the very beginning. We have 27 days of racing this year, so expanded 2 weeks from last year, which gives people even more opportunity to come out to Colonial Downs. I don't know of any other major sporting event where you can come for free on the apron, bring your family, and get as close as you and I are to the athletes. Colonial Downs is one of the best racing surfaces, but also one of the best race meets in the country during the summer. So we get the best horses, the best horsemen, top jockeys. We have riders from all over the country that come here. So people that are coming out to the races here, you're going to see the absolute best of the best.
And so if you don't know how to bet on the horses, can someone help you in the building?
Everybody's here to help. If you go up to one of the tellers, you can ask them for a little help on how to wager on that race. The best way is to get the daily program and read what our track specialists, so our handicappers and racing analysts, what they have to say about the races, and that'll give you a good base to start from. But I also encourage people, don't be afraid to, pick a horse you like the name, the color of the silk, something maybe that, is relevant to you, because anything can happen in a horse race. We had a 50-to-1 winner the other day. Just really look at the horses walking around the paddock, and if one catches your eye, or happens to turn and look at you, maybe that one's giving you a sign that, hey, I'm ready for today. So those are things to look for. I encourage everybody who comes out, go to the horses first.
So as a race analyst, you are kind of looking at which horses are going to win. Like, tell me about that.
That's right. I try to figure out how the race is going to go and which horses I think will win, how the race is going to unfold. And I try to explain it in a way that is both friendly to a novice horse player, because reading the form, it can be like reading another language if you're new to this. So I try to explain it in a way to make it approachable for everybody, but also give some information to maybe a more savvy or seasoned horse player at home. They can bet from wherever they are in most states in the country.
So wouldn't that kind of be cheating talking to you?
I am giving them the best information with which to make their wagers. And some people don't like my opinions.
And the whole 10-to-1, what does all that mean?
So those are the odds. It's pari-mutuel wagering. So you are essentially wagering amongst yourselves. So 10-to-1 means you're going to get $10 for every $1 you bet.
Oh, okay.
Those are pretty good odds.
Yeah.
Those are pretty big odds. You're guaranteed a good return on that. The shorter the odds, the lower the payoff, but that's also kind of the most likely horse to win according to the public.
There's a misconception that you have to be real knowledgeable to have a good time out here.
That's good, because I don't know anything about it.
First of all, it's just fun to be around horses and to be outside and to watch what goes on. It's quite a festival atmosphere out here when you see these horses go by and what have you. And if you're worried about betting money and being outsmarted by the smart guys, there's a system for that. So whatever you bet, you get proper odds for what you bet.
Now, do you get to bet?
Trainers can bet all they want. Jockeys can only bet on their own horse.
So when did you know you wanted to be a jockey?
I would have to say it would just be wanting to follow my dad's footsteps, my dad being a jockey. I would say probably when I was around 14 or 15 years old.
It seems like it's so exciting. How fast do you go when you're on the horse?
You're going pretty fast. I want to say it's probably 40 miles an hour. It seems a lot faster though, but it's a high-speed chase and it's a great feeling when you win a race.
Now, I have heard that this track is a very good track. Can you tell, is there a big difference? Like when you're riding, can you tell the difference between the tracks?
Yeah, just fantastic. Colonial Downs is well known for a great turf course, and the two races I ride today, one's a sprint on the grass and the other one is a long distance race.
Well, those are going to be the ones I'm betting on today.
No pressure.
No pressure. I'm sure it'll be fantastic and I can't wait to watch.
That looks like so much fun. Patricia, we definitely have to go check out Colonial
Of
Downs.
course, I love it.
And if you want more information, you can check out colonialdowns.com/racing for more information. Now, if you've ever been discriminated against at work, you can bet that the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or the EEOC, is there to help you. And our next guest is here to tell us all about it. Please join me in welcoming Mary Mcgee from the EEOC.
Hi,
Hey.
how are you?
Hi. That was
How
a
are
rap,
you?
and I didn't even mean to.
It was.
you just
did
come
a
up
good
with
job,
that.
cheerleader.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us today, having me today.
Of course. Now, first of all, tell us about the EEOC and what you all do, because I feel like a lot of people don't really know what you all are here for.
Absolutely, that is correct. People don't know what they don't know. They just deal with different things at work. They feel like they've been treated differently. They feel like somebody is discriminated against them, and they don't know what to do. So the EEOC was established in 1964, and what it does is it was established by Congress as a means of settling employment disputes before they went to court.
Okay.
What we do is deter or prevent discrimination based on a person's race, color, religion, sex, to include pregnancy, transgender status, sexual harassment, and even sexual orientation. Okay. We also include age. You have to be 40 and older for age, disability, and even genetic information.
What is the way to make the file, to make the claim? What we have to do?
All right, there are 3 things that you can do. The first will be to go onto the website, which is www.eeoc.gov. And what you would do was pick our region, Norfolk local office.
Okay.
And next you would schedule an appointment. And then an investigator will contact you. Okay, the second is you would walk into the office.
Okay.
During COVID, there has been a little bit of a restriction, but there's always someone there, especially my director, who will be there to contact you and let you know what you need to file a charge.
Okay.
And the third is you can actually directly mail in your inquiry from online.
So do I need to have a proof of that I'm being discriminated, like any record voicemail or text message, something that I prove that someone is treating me bad?
Anything that is relevant to your case, you should keep that.
Okay.
But we'll ask you the questions that we need, and then we'll go through a proper investigation. So we'll let you know the things that we need, like dates and time at when it happened. It never, ever hurts to keep documentation of what's going on if you feel like you're being discriminated.
Exactly.
Now, I was speaking to one of your colleagues, Alex Perez, last night, and he was telling me that there was a change to Title VII, I think sometime in the last year or so, to include the LGBTQ community. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So we are always making amendments. There's new guidance, new policies. And so what happens is we do get new things that happen. And that was a Supreme Court rule that LGBTQIA is now covered under Title VII. So they're a protected basis now. So there is always changes happening, and we are always training. And I want everyone to know, we are governed by policies and guidance. So we're always reading, looking up, and training so that we can help you in the proper way.
That is amazing. So maybe I believe that a lot of people want to know more information. They can contact you directly. I know we saw some information on the screen, how that works.
www.eeoc.gov. And you can also, if you just want to keep up to date with laws, you can go to our Twitter handle, which is USEEOC. So there's information being put out there, laws, rulings, stuff like that.
So right now, after COVID, everything is working normal hours, everything back to normal, right?
Well, not quite yet.
Okay.
Almost. So you can come to the office, and our director and someone will help you. They'll be there to help you. However, everybody cannot just walk in. Pre-COVID, anybody could walk in at any time. Now you can come in and you can get help, but you're not going to be seen at that time. But if you go online and schedule an appointment, we will call you.
So thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you so much for your time, for being with us and all the information.
Thank you for having us. And I just wanted to say, because I just think it's very important that people know that they don't have to work in an environment where people are sexually harassing them or treating them differently. And so that's why we're here, just to spread that awareness. So
thank you
so
much, Ashley.
Thank you for everything you do, Mary, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We have to go to commercial break. Coming up next, we have a great performance from Backshot, so don't go anywhere right after the break.
All right.
Welcome back to Living 757. Now, you would be really hard-pressed to find an event here in the 757 that these guys haven't headlined, and that's for a really good reason. They have some amazing music. So we're really stoked to have them here in our new performance studio. Welcome, Buckshot. Hey,
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We are so excited to have you here, and people follow you all over the place to watch you play. I understand you have some amazing fans. Can you talk about them?
Yes, we do. We have the best fans. Our fans are the ones that drive us. We do, since the beginning, 9 years ago, they have been there. We have people that have been to the first one and still come to the one we're doing tonight. You know, we just they come out to all of our shows. They buy all of our stuff. They support us. We really do have the best fans out there.
Yeah, you guys got the best fans, and and I know before the break we were talking about, how you guys are always, you got feet on the ground because you guys and you got your shoes off, so you were showing us, you guys are always on the grind. Now,
that's right.
I do have to shout you guys out because I proudly served in the military, and you guys did not, but you do things where you actually benefit and give back to the military. So talk about that.
The military is huge. I mean, that's Hampton Roads is based on our military, right? So we had to create a song that is based off our military and for our military and for America. Buckshot, we're all about freedom, family, and fun. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's how we. It is. It really is. We bring every different people together, different genres together that necessarily wouldn't come together, but they come together at a Buckshot show, and now they're getting married 6 months later. We've had like 4 or 5 different marriages from Buckshot shows.
That's cool.
People have met there, and we're actually marrying them.
Oh,
we have.
That is amazing.
We have 2. Yeah.
That
What do you call it?
amazing.
Ordained. What do you call it?
Yeah.
We have two members ordained, and they've actually done the service on stage
so
for
cool.
our
That is
fans.
great.
And
pretty cool.
It really
So,
is nice.
Brad, do you guys have any events coming up?
Yeah, coming up August 5th, we have our good friend Cody Christian is having his new album release party. That'll
Wow.
be at Scandals at August 5th. Yep. August 6th is the
31 Heroes event. 31 Heroes event at New Realm.
That is amazing.
It's all day. That's from noon to 9. It's all day event for 31 Heroes. It's the 31 military that went down in the helicopter crash in
And where can
Afghanistan.
people find more information, like if they want to follow these events?
You can go on our Facebook page, buckshotvb.com too. We have a website, or you can do buckshotvb on Instagram or Facebook.
Hold on.
That is amazing.
Do all of your fans wear special hats like that, man? 'Cause
Yes,
I'm
they do.
seeing that you got some
Yes, they do. I brought hats for you guys, actually.
For Quincy? That's you.
Yes.
All right, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank
if you
you
want to get
so
some hats,
much,
come to a
guys.
show.
perfect.
Thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, to follow us on Instagram, also and Facebook under Living 757.
That's right, and you can also find us on our TikTok and also Instagram, Facebook, and all that. The same thing, Living 757 TV.
And we leave you with Buckshot.
All right.
This is called Daddy's Truck.
Drive a beat-up truck that my daddy drove. He bought new in '64. Then he buried my mama down by the lake. Driving it, I can still feel his hands upon the wheel. Man, it seems like yesterday. We'd go riding round, drove that whole damn town to Mr. Johnson's lake. I tell you, man, he raised one hell of a girl. And down by the old man's store, he don't know no more. I know it don't look like much, but that's my daddy's truck. It's 3 on the tree and it's cherry red, a bench seat and an 8-foot bed, and we go riding every Sunday. put his own life on the line. Man, the memories we made. We go riding round, drove that whole damn town. Mr. Johnson's late. I tell you, man, he raised one hell of a girl. And down by the old man's store, he don't know no more. I know it don't look like much, but that's my daddy's truck. With any luck, I'll pass it down to my arm. A bucket of rust still kicking up dust long after we're gone. Long after we're gone. And Mr. Johnson's land, oh, I tell you, man, he married one hell of a girl. And down by the old man's store, he don't know no more. I know it don't look like